It's Wednesday, 4:44 p.m. Investors, owners, silent investors, individual investors who don't have anything to do with the running the business, management of the business, just have their money owning the place. Active investors, activist investors, corporate raiders, employee investors, owners. Well, in some ways I'm all of those things. Time is money. Dad was a lawyer, he charged by the hour. Or I don't know how he got paid, I don't know. Sometimes they charged if they did a deal, they'd charge by the deal, big deal. Like real estate agents, well, there was a 7% commission structure for a deal. $1 million house, there was 7% commission, so that'd be $70,000. Then half of it between the buyer and seller, that's $35,000 apiece. And then the agent and the broker on each side would split it, so the average agent would maybe get half, broker would get half of half, so half of 70 would be 35,000, half of 35 would be 17.5. That'd be pretty goddamn good money. I've never had $1 million sale when I had a license. $100,000 sales were pretty damn good back then. $1 million sales, and if you're a top agent, maybe you get 80-90% of that split between the broker. And if you list it and sell it, 70,000, you might pocket $50,000-$60,000 then. Uber. Customers pay Uber something. I get whatever Uber pays me. Sometimes $2 or $3 a trip. Sometimes they got surge. I can get $50 to $100 a trip. Very rarely, but sometimes it happens. Money. Owners and owner laws law. Paycheck precedent hedge fund managers, they get $4 or $5 billion a year. Their compensation is based on the assets they manage, under management, how much they have, what their performance is. Elon Musk got his stock options based on zero paycheck. I guess he was rich enough he didn't have to get a paycheck to work at Tesla, and then Tesla stock price or whatever met certain objectives, he would get stock options way below the market price. And I guess he did that, and had $100 billion worth of stock options, and had to sell a good chunk of them just to pay the taxes because he made so much money. Well, compensation. My brother's a CPA. He's not allowed to own stock or trade stock in his company's clients. He says, well, stock owners, you have a right to vote your shares, and that's nothing else. One time Dad would say, you own stock, you own the company, period. Merrill Lynch, then when Merrill Lynch started fucking with me, I guess they were bribing him. They own the company and they can do whatever they want to. You can't mess with them. Other people can own stock of the company and get respect, and I can't. And then they own the company and I can't. And they do whatever they want to. Never tell anybody your degrees. They'll think you're a pussy sissy woman. I think they're flunk out of kindergarten dumbass punks who need to flunk off the planet. They owe me $5 billion a year for every year since kindergarten because they disrespected my degrees. So does Topeka, Kansas Securities Office. State of Kansas, that's $1 trillion for disrespecting my degrees for my license. Babbling idiots. Owning stock doesn't mean you own the company. Intelligence, genius is not right. Those people are fucking idiots. They're ridiculous. They were. They owe me $5 billion in paycheck. $1 trillion for disrespect to my ownership. They're Nazi punk ass mafia murderer scum. Little baby punks. They dish it out, but they don't take it back. hit and run, dish it out, and then go hide. They're scum. They owe me $1 trillion. Disrespecting ownership. You own Bank of America, you own Merrill Lynch. You own 1 penny's worth of Bank of America through Robinhood, where you can buy a fraction of a share. You own the place. You own 1 share, you own a place. You own a mutual fund that owns it, you own the place. You have a trust or a third company that owns it, you own that, you own the place. You own the place in any conceivable manner that is correct, logical, and the way it is. When they disrespect it, they owe me $1 trillion. They've disrespected it forever. They owe me $1 trillion.